Hello everyone, welcome to QStack. Today we are going to discuss about automation roadmap in Agile. So Agile is the most widely used software development model in software industry right now. In Agile, the work software is often delivered in sprints. It is an incremental development model which follows an iterative approach. So these are the basic phases one sprint consists of, starting with design, development, QA, UAT, and deployment of the software. Now, in this session, let's discuss how testing can be performed in an agile way of working. This diagram depicts the testing process in an agile development, starting with requirement analysis, which should be done as part of sprint grooming. Under this, the requirement should be thoroughly understood, and in case of any missed test conditions, clarifications should be received from the product owner or the developer. Then comes the test planning. Test planning should be conducted as part of sprint planning activity, and an approximate effort should be provided based upon the earlier requirement analysis done on the testing efforts required to carry out the testing of the software developed. After this, then the sprint tasks are to be performed as part of sprint activity. The first task is test environment setup. This is a very important part, and it is highly required that environment setup should be done without any errors, because in case environment setup is not done properly, then many times it happens that the developer's time is consumed mostly in fixing the environment issues rather than actually fixing the software issues. So once the environment is set up, it is required to run a sanity or smoke test to ensure the environment is stable. After that comes the test case creation. So test cases should be created for the backend as well as for the UI. If your application has an app front end or web front end, test cases should be written for both. The test cases should be written and uploaded in a test management tool like Zephyr. After the creation of test cases, next task is test case execution. So test case execution should be carried out, and the evidences should be uploaded again in the test management tool, which might be needed in future for doing RCA. Now, while executing test cases, in case any defects are there, they should be logged, and retesting of the defects is required once they are fixed by the developer. Now, once the test case execution is done, next thing we need to execute is the regression testing. Regression testing ensures that there is no error in the existing functionality after the introduction of the new code. This is also a very important part in Agile, because if we miss the regression test execution, it would carry a higher risk of production defects rather than in SIT. So that is why it is always suggested to execute regression test duly for every software developed, for every user story. After regression testing, next comes the performance testing, which is required in case any new services are created. After regression testing, we need to ensure performance testing execution in case there are new services created. Performance testing is necessary to understand that the application would behave properly in a production-like environment. After the testing is completed, the next part is test cycle closure or TCR report. In TCR report, a detailed description of the test execution carried out should be there, along with the test cases status, and the defects should also be mentioned along with their status. In case we are going ahead into production with any open defects or a failed test case, proper explanation should be attached in these scenarios. So this activity should be carried out in parallel to sprint demo. After this, the story goes to deployment, but the QA is still not over. Post deployment, logs needs to be monitored for quite some time to analyze any production bugs. In case any production bugs are reported, then proper RCA should be done to find out the root cause, and these defects should be mapped to test cases. Along with this, the regression suite should also be updated for the newly introduced code so that this forms the base regression suite for the forthcoming releases. So this was the entire testing journey in an agile model. Now, test cases, let's discuss the automation test cases creation. So this is the test automation pyramid in agile. Ideally, unit test cases must be the largest suite. Unit test will be written using mock services to test each service individually. After unit test comes the integration test, where the services are tested along with other services in system. And at the end, the end-to-end test, which are written from the use case perspective. So use case level test cases are created, major user scenarios are created and automated as part of end-to-end test. So this kind of automation model saves a lot of time and cost for delivering this software, and that is why it is being highly accepted everywhere. So that was all about the testing and the automation testing in agile way of working. If you have any comments, please do post in the comment box. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content, please subscribe to my channel. I post weekly on Saturdays. If you want me to create videos on a particular topic, please post it on the comment box. Thank you everyone, and happy testing.